Hi guys, this is Kayla.
And this is Becky, and we're with A Couple of Bees Read.
Yes, and we also enjoy our weekly wine. What is our weekly wine, Becky?
We have never had this one before. This is by Hushkeeper, and it gets its name from like the speakeasy time. That's where the name of the winery comes from. And this is Vermentino. It's a white wine from Sardinia.
Have we had this one before?
No, we've never had this one.
What did you say this was?
It's called Vermentino.
Vermentino. It tastes almost like Chardonnay.
It
doesn't have that buttery.
Oh no, not at all.
At all.
It's a little more acidic.
Yeah, there's like, if you like Pinot Gris and Chardonnay, it's like the perfect.
It's kind of in between.
Compromise.
Yeah.
Wine.
It's a very different tasting wine.
Yeah, like it's really unique. All right, hold on. Is there pear?
No,
or apple or
it's there's lemon.
Lemon I can taste.
Yeah. White peach.
That's the weird thing. The weird thing. I'm like, there is something
but then
different.
Almond. It says almond skin note. Not sure about the almond skin, but
yeah.
I love almonds, and because they're not really
I think that's more of the aftertaste you get.
Yeah, I think so.
Like almond.
It's a very interesting wine. So I think if you like something that's different, that you want to be a little adventurous. Now that I've had several sips, it's almost like I can feel a warmth going down my throat. You know how a good bourbon is real smooth, and then it gives you that afterglow kind of thing. That's what I'm feeling from this wine. It's kind of an afterglow from it. So it's very unique. And pairs well with cheeses, as we have a little charcuterie going on here. Yeah.
Also, like, I could see this pairing well with fruit or tilapia.
Yes, definitely fish.
Like a well-seasoned...
A smoked chicken.
Yeah.
That would be really, really good. So, well, and this week, sometimes I choose wines according to the storyline. And if there's a good murder going on, I always pick a red.
Oh, yeah.
Well, this time I chose the wines according to how they looked with the cover of the book. I thought this wine matched the cover of the book really well. I thought it paired well with that. And this is by Ellen O. Clover, The Heartbreak Hotel. I love this book. It was so sweet. It's a good romance novel. It was very easy to read. I mean, I flew through this book. Sometimes it takes me a week or two to get through a book, but I mean, I think I finished this one in 2 or 3 days. It just was.
Yeah, I remember because it was like you started it and then you were reading something else, and I was like, "Are you just reading multiple things?" No, I finished that.
I finished that one. Yeah, but the whole idea behind this is. Louisa Walsh is the main character, and she kind of her childhood was a little different. She traveled a lot, didn't have a steady home, and she goes to college and meets her love of her life there, and he writes a song called Purple Girl, and it's about her. Yes, and so it becomes like this overnight sensation, and they're together for many years. He makes mega dollars off of this song and has this big career. And then they get a home. They rent a home in the Colorado mountains. And she finally feels like, oh, I've come home. This is my home. It's a beautiful place in a small town. And then all of a sudden, she's at home a lot and he's on the road a lot. Well, they grow apart. Someone else comes into the picture, and he just kind of out of the blue breaks up with her. But then she's not totally surprised by it because she realizes how far they've, grown apart.
Right.
The biggest thing is she looks at him, she goes, well, I get the house. And she said she could not imagine not living in this because they've lived there for like 4 or 5 years or more.
Yeah.
And this is the only place in the world that she's ever felt at home. And so she cannot afford the home herself on her salary. And I mean, come to find out, the guy's not a total jerk. I mean, he's willing to pay the rent, for her. But she does she has her pride. She doesn't want that. So she approaches the owner, the landlord of the home. His name is Henry. And she approaches him and says, let's turn this into a B&B and I will run it. You don't have to do anything. Just give me permission. Well, at first he's like, no. And then she just he's a veterinarian in the city, the small town where they are. And so she goes in and she has this whole big PowerPoint and presentation and all this and gives it to him. And he's just kind of this dumbfounded, here's this beautiful woman in here trying to get me to do this. I do not want this. And you don't know it. You don't know in the beginning why he's so hesitant about it. But then all of a sudden it's like he can't say no to her. And he says, well, okay. Then he has to get permits and do all this different kind of stuff. And then it surprises her because he does all the legwork and he gets all this stuff for her and gets it, going. And they keep having this, little here, little there. And there's a lady who comes by and keeps up the garden and everything. And she thinks of her as a friend and all this. And that's all I can say about the lady. And it's really about all I can say about the man because the total twist that comes among the characters is just, I didn't see it coming at all. And she ends up, and then she decides this is going to be the reason it's called Heartbreak Hotel. It's called the Comeback Inn. That's what she names it. And it's for people like her who have had a breakup, or maybe their spouse has passed away or something, and they're trying to get on with their life, but they need that little escape to focus on themselves. And she actually is, she has a degree in therapy, and she is going to take the test so she can become a therapist and everything. And so you get that whole backstory and everything that I'm just like hitting the highlights here because I don't want to go into too much detail because I don't want to ruin it for you because it is such a great read. But Ellen did a wonderful job with this. And of course, you get your happy ending in the end. I don't like
romance.
It is romance. I don't like books that don't give me a happy ending. I mean, life is too trying as it is. I want to be happy at the end. If I spend that much time and effort into a book and it gives me a sad ending, I get mad. And then I'm mad at the author. But this one, I'm not mad at Ellen. She did a great job. So I would say get you a good bottle of wine, get you a little charcuterie going on, and sit down and grab the Heartbreak Hotel and have a really good read. I mean, it's Thanksgiving, and this is a wonderful time. After Thanksgiving's over with and you have that downtime, it's kind of that lull right before Christmas rush.
I'm laughing because you know what I'm doing right now. There is never any downtime.
There's never any downtime. I know. Well, I'm not talking about you. You can't read. You're writing. You can't read.
I've written 50,000 words of a novel. I don't know that I can talk about it yet. I've written 50,000 words of a novel that my publisher has asked for.
And it's
over
due in January.
It's due in January, and I've done that in the last 3 weeks.
Yes.
So.
I
have no brain power.
And we're going to be going off on a little trip.
To finish it. 20,000 more words and I'm done.
Yes.
25,000 probably.
We have a book signing coming up Saturday at the Haunted Bookstore.
Yes.
in Mobile, Alabama. So if you're there Saturday, you're going to be there from 11 to 1. Is that correct? And we'll be there 11 to 1. So if you're in the area, if you're looking for great Christmas gifts, come out by Chase Harlem.
I'll sign it.
She'll sign it for you. I'll take your picture with her. It'll be great. And also pick up the Heartbreak Hotel and have a good read.
All right. Until next time, what are you reading and what are you drinking? Let us know in the comments. Bye, guys.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.